global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Ever since the state of emergency declaration in Rivers State, there have been a lot of analysts speaking on the issue. Many Nigerians and many political pundits believe that just maybe Wike actually won the battle but lost the war. But as it is right now, it looks like Wike is soft-pedaling. In fact, making a U-turn. The question is why? Despite the fact that Fubara did mention many months ago that they were actually interested in this red pen he was holding. Now the red pen is no longer with him. Why they all of a sudden making a U-turn? Is there something we don't know? We're going to find out in a moment as Wiki opens up on a lot of things. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Now, according to Lerio Olayinka, the Senior Special Assistant to the FCT Minister on Public Communication and Social Media, he has said that yes, Wiki is open now to peace talks. Aimed at resolving the crisis in Rivers State. Now, according to him, Wike is not against discussions that can restore stability, but believes that Governor Siminalayi Fubara should have implemented the Supreme Court judgment immediately after it was delivered. Now, the crisis in Rivers State began after Fubara and Wike, his political mentor, fell out. Wike played a key role in Fubara's emergence as governor 2 years ago, but tensions between them grew over time. Now, some political analysts blame Wike for the state political instability, while others argue that Fubara's action contributed to the situation. Olayinka stated that mediation efforts should be led by the National Assembly, as it is their responsibility to intervene in state matters when necessary. He also acknowledged that the presidency has the right to get involved if it chooses to. While some have criticized Wike's role in the crisis, Olayinka dismissed claims that the minister was obstructing reconciliation effort. He also referenced past incidents where the president attempted to mediate but faced resistance from those who argued that he had no authority to intervene. Despite this, Wike remained open to dialogue and discussions that could help bring peace to Rivers State. Now, the minister is not averse to sitting down with people and discussing and talking. He's not. It is the duty of the National Assembly to also seek peace, to mediate in issues. If the presidency also wants to do that, if they want to mediate like the president did once, they called him a meddlesome interloper. They said that he had no right to intervene. So if he still believes that he can still intervene, no problem, so be it, he said. Many Nigerians are asking one pertinent question. Why is it now that all of a sudden Wike is saying he's open to peace talk? This is the same peace talk that Pandef repeatedly wanted to have. This is the same peace talk that Elders Forum, Rivers Elders Forum have always wanted to have. The same peace talk that BOT members visited Fubara but were unable to reach out to Wike. He did everything not to allow them to talk. But all of a sudden, after the state of emergency was declared by the president and a sole administrator has been brought in. Of course, we all know that the sole administrator will be answerable to the president and possibly the National Assembly, and definitely not to Wike. You can say that's an FCT minister by the Constitution. I have no business with you. And now, Fubara, for whatever reason it is, Fubara is not in the picture. Why is he now open to dialogue? What's your take? My colleague is in the house.
I must say it's getting very interesting. Interesting in the sense that, at one point, Fubara was singing, "Day your day, make I day my day." After the victory in Supreme Court, it was now the turn of Wike. Wike was singing, "Day your day, make I day my day. Day your day."
Nobody worry.
Wike. Some say nobody. Amawole. So, but from all indication, it's as if it is Bola Tinubu that is singing "Day your day, make I day my day" right now. Because by the move of the president right now, the two parties who were warring over this whole thing, this one was like, "I was the one that put you there," blah, 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 blah. It seems as though the president himself decided to bring a stranger who never labored for anything to put there. And the person is going to, whether we listen to me, whether we like it or not, that place, there's an enjoyment in that place. That place, there is an enjoyment. No matter what, you eat small meat in that place. Even if you are a pipe that water passes through, it must wait you in that place. You understand? So that's the situation right now. And, unfortunately, this wasn't what they were thinking of.
But some persons, sorry to cut you short now, some persons believe that Wike is still very much in charge, that all of this was orchestrated by, he has always wanted Fubara at either which way. So he's still very much in charge. He's still in the cabinet of the presidency. So yes, he's still within his reach.
Listen to this. Lamido was interviewed, and he gave us an insight to who the president is. These are guys who have been in politics with Bola Tinubu for many years, They gave us full idea of who the president is. That he's this. I don't want to mention those words he used because those words are quite troubling for me. He said he is the father of this, and this, and this. And those are some of the games that Wike is playing. So right now, if he gets a hold of something, for you to open his hand and get it back, it will be difficult. I can assure you that right now, the way the whole thing is playing, though I'm not there, you understand? But it seems as though the president is like, come on, I gave you a job in Abuja. Face your job in Abuja and do your job. I've brought in peace in Rivers State. Is that not what you guys wanted? So stay there, do your job. And when we'll sit there on a round table after the 6 months, if situation permits, if the tsunami in Rivers State, because that's what the story they told him. They acted as though there was a heavy tsunami in Rivers State that cannot be cured. Imagine when I sat back and listened to what the Attorney General of the Federation said about, Rivers State. I was shocked. Because this is a River State that we are living there. We know what is going on there. We understand what is happening there. A lot of people have been traveling in and out and they know what's going on there. So for you to just wake up and you say, this is what River State is, that there is no peace. Oga, how? When? There is no peace. I can assure you that what is happening in far away Zamfara State, we heard that the lawmaker, about 10 of them have been suspended for 13 months. Up till now, they've not been recalled. Now, if you're looking at Borno State and other places, Kaduna, Niger, Osun, and all of that, a lot of political crisis. It's normal in any place where you see the issue of, whenever you see the issue of Godfatherism or politicking or crisis, you're going to see a little bit of those things. Even in the Nigeria that the president is ruling, is it totally peaceful? We see little here and there, issues here and there. As we are talking right now, so much is happening in Kogi State. There was a jailbreak. Why don't the National Assembly declare state of emergency? Because of that. It's something within the ability of the governor. The governor had been there for as long as he could have handled all those things. But somehow, they told him some stories and all of that. Maybe the story was to strengthen him, to maybe use his executive power to see how he can say, cut short this and that and let Fubara be impeached. Maybe by just mere word of the mouth of the, because a lot of things happen in Nigeria, unfortunately. Maybe we'll say by the word of the mouth of the legislature and the Supreme Court ruling, you are impeached. So, Amawole, start ruling the next 3 months, let there be an election. Who knows? Maybe everything was still out because a lot of things are possible now. But the president came up and the next thing he said was, okay, because the crisis is like this, he brought in a stranger. Right now, everything is happening without those two parties in the know. They may be pretending as if they are in the know. But guess what? The president wants you to concentrate and do your work in Abuja. You understand?
Yeah, but I also feel I think your analysis is making a lot of sense. I also feel that if you watch what was going closely, because we were given the update very closely, you notice that Martin Amewele and his group have started the impeachment process.
Of course.
All they wanted was just a little bit of time. They have already listed out the reasons why they want the governor impeached. And the governor trying to avoid it by trying to present the budget, they evaded it. All they just wanted was probably a month or two. with the right tweaking, though Amadi, the
that's
chief
what they were
chief
thinking.
judge,
Just
was
going to
not
be a
dancing,
hindrance.
but they would have found a way around it.
Exactly.
But it's as if the president came in. If you ask me, so it's as if the president came himself to save Fubara technically.
Do you understand? So the situation now, I mean, some of the allegation level against him that he bulldozed their place up till today, he has not done anything about it. Ibokete came and showed us, he visited the place, and this project has gone as much as 80%, and he even confessed there that the funds for this project to be complete has already been paid, is already on ground. Everything has been on ground. Maybe who knows if those guys have been.
And even Wike is saying that he never complied with Supreme Court.
He did everything that Supreme Court wanted him to do. Okay, I'm going to do the presentation of the budget. Amole was busy hiding. All of them, maybe they're thinking that out of anger, maybe the people will ravish Fubara, and then the president will suspend Fubara and tell them to take over. He's all elected. Let it be felt by all. So right now, the need for peace is I need to kick it back because this is the only product I have. You understand? Whether we like it or not, the structure does not hang in the air. The structure is the state. The structure is the local government. The structure is River State, whether we like it or yes. River State is a structure. So with all of this, imagine if the president can play his game very well, because he's a smart dude. You can't count it out. That man is a smart dude. How many years in politics? I tell you, he's a smart dude. For him to play, choke Nigerians as if he was Balablo. Today, have you hate Balablo again?
I've never heard Balablo.
So that guy is a smart dude because he wanted them not to think that, maybe he will pass on very early and then they are not now. So that man, I respect that man. That is why even Lamido, when he was talking today, he said, this guy, don't play game with this guy. He's a father of all these games you are trying to play. You understand? So right now, we can't really tell, because if he sits back and do his permutation and calculation and realizes that, number one, I can keep River State, and at the end of the day, 2027, I start visiting them and I start making sure that certain projects are being done to the people. Let it be me interfacing with the people. If the president begins to visit River State and tell this guy, do this project, and he starts visiting every day or more, those who were using River State as product, they have been dropped by the side. The president has taken over. So right now, I'm ready for peace now. Call for peace talk so that together we can go before the president and hawk ourselves. Say, see, president, we hawk ourselves. We are now okay. So tell Daddy Bokete man to go. Let my Fubara enter now. So right now, day your day. Make I day my day is what the president is singing right now. So I don't know how it's going to happen, but I love the fact that Pandef is overly interested in restoring peace back to River State. That's just it.
But let's not forget that this is Wike. Peace talk doesn't come so easy to him, but let's say this is just political.
I believe that he feels that Fubara at this juncture would be ready to sign anything. I believe strongly. But come on, the president is holding one part of this whole game. We shouldn't forget it. So if Fubara kind of refuses to sign, the president will say, come on, I have to go on with my leadership, and everything will go right. So, because I know very well that president trusts himself more than even Wike in delivering River State. If he can get a hold of River State, and I can deliver it, you understand? So that's the whole thing. So we cannot really tell. He wants everybody at the end of the day to dance to him. That's what the president wants. Get the loyalty of everybody. So if you and Fubara, you are coming back, we are in terms. Fubara, can you deliver these people to me? Say yes. Oh, come on, let's go on. So that's it. Right now, we cannot really tell what will happen.